Aries, Aries, Aries. Ivy Phoenix, welcome. New subscribers. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and click that button and the bell so you get all notifications. And welcome back to the Fire family. Towards the end of June. So I'm going to do this a little bit differently. I am going to do a recap. Not going to break it out by week either. We are just going to do overall energy, and you all can freely let me know how this resonates with what's gone down in the last several days. All right. We have a Capricorn full moon coming up. Mars will be going retrograde, so joining Jupiter, Pluto, Saturn, and Neptune as of recent. And before the end of July, we will have Mercury falling in line, which will bring us to 6 astral bodies. Now, I say that versus planets because Chiron is also going to be a huge factor in the retrograde season. But I just wanted to give you all a little bit of, an astrological background as to some of the energy that is taking place. We are not too far off these again. We are not too far off of eclipse season as well. So, yeah. Recap. Let's get a recap of Aries. Recap of Aries in June. Recap of Aries in June, please. What's been going on with my Rams? What's been going on with Aries? Make sure to join the Fire family on Facebook and Instagram. I have been, I don't want to say out of commission, but I have been dealing with a family emergency. Still going on, but I have a little bit more breathing room right now. And also my ascension symptoms and some things that are going on and my twin flame relationship have just had me focusing on some other priorities. I believe now everyone has received their reading. Sheesh. Aries, and I wonder if some of this is because now Mars is retrograde. That is your leading planet. Now, with the Aquarian Tarot deck, whenever I see 9s, my eyes play a few tricks, and I feel like it's a page, or that it says page. So there are some messages. Hold on. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, y'all have been getting this for a minute. I feel like these might be a little bit of shorter videos. I'm just talking while the energy's moving here. Y'all are the Aries. Okay, general reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm also going to be suggesting for the summer months that I do readings for. Please pull your natal chart. There are plenty of resources out there to do so, and recognize where some of these retrograding planets are. Okay. The Magician. So you're at the bottom of the deck. This may even already tell the story a little bit. Before I get into this, pull your natal chart, see where, you know, planets are sitting in your houses, what areas that you are specifically going to be impacted at. I definitely want to say be very familiar with what your rising or your ascendant sign is. And also take note of if planets are already in retrograde at the time of your birth. Like for me, I have 2 planets that were in retrograde when I was born, when the earth was blessed with, I'm just playing with you guys. So you were able to capitalize on the energy in a different way than those who do not have planets retrograde. So Aries, what I'm already seeing off bat, I am still speaking to those of you who have viewed my previous readings, I would say at least the last 2 to 3 months, where you are dealing with somebody. I don't know if I want to say that this is strictly focused on love. I think finally that divine, or potentially you, with the Magician card, and the Chariot is under there, so that's already 2 major arcana at the bottom of the deck. Something is transitioning here. I feel a lot of you, and again, I haven't even seen everything that's here. I think what I'm going to do is push the major arcana up to the top for these recap videos and let the rest come in. Yeah, bruh. Yeah, you all have been resisting doing what is necessary to finally make a choice in this matter. And now because you haven't, I mean, even because you haven't, divine is stepping in, and you won't have any say. Now, I don't know per se if it is necessarily for you to come together, because we have the 9 of Swords. And like I was saying, I felt like this was the page. So I do feel like messages are huge, whether it's telepathy, because of the switch of how we're going to be living on Earth going forward, switching from the 3D paradigm to the 4D. All of that is for a different time and place, not necessarily for this video, but because of the energetic shifts that are happening now in the world, I do feel like it could either be telepathy, or it could actually be something tangible, like a text, a letter, an email. Perhaps you've even seen this person, had a conversation with them, however you have corresponded with whoever this is. Again, I'm not doing reversals or calling out specific signs. You know your situation. And also, like I said, I really feel like planet placements for people are going to be very crucial. Maybe even from now to the end of the year, but I definitely feel over the summer. So going through September, even October, basically until the fall equinox. So 9 of Swords. When I first saw it and it came out, I was thinking Page of Swords. We have the 2 of Pentacles. And I do feel most of the time that 2 of Pentacles is a twin flame card, but I know not everybody resonates with that. So I'm not going to be really speaking into twin flame relationships unless I see it. I mean, we do have the 2 of Cups here. We also have the 4 of Rods, other twin flame cards in my book. With the 2 of Pentacles, this just means to me, with this 9 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles right next to it, and then we even have the Knight of Wands, Knight of Rods. This is all about on-off energy, being in your head. You can't make a choice. If you are making a choice, the next day you're changing it. You don't know if you're coming or going. And then in the middle here, because this is 8 cards, in the middle we have the Queen of Cups, and then see daisy, and then we have the 2 of Cups. So Page of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 4 of Wands. What just came to me is, I don't know if something within this scenario happened back in November, maybe even back in 2011, but there's something here that you have made it. It's like it's been your job, your priority to not see this move forward. So for major arcana, outside of the Magician and the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, we have the Death card, we have Judgment, and we have the Hanged Man. Now, some of me wants to say that because Judgment is in the middle, there's two directions, but you've been there, I have told you this. I should say more so, I've advised you of choosing the route to go, and you just have not done it. So I feel like now, right now, since we are at the tail end of June, and maybe I might even call this a little bit of a July preview, because this energy is fluid. You are going to have to deal with, I mean, this is 13, 20, and 12. 4, 2, 4. I'm sorry, 3. 2, 3, 4, huh? Let's take a look here. So what I was initially going to say before I just moved the Death card over is, with Judgment in the middle, you have been in this place of having to make a choice, and you just have not wanted to. And that's a choice in itself, my friends. Indecision is a decision. And indecision keeps you in this hang. Okay, so that's why you want me to, I got it. Indecision keeps you in this, stalemate energy, keeps you in this upside down motion where you're satisfied there. You're satisfied there instead of either transforming or dealing with, the karma that has been dealt from this situation. You've chosen to just hang in the middle. 2, 3, 4, progression there. So because of that fact, Divine is stepping in and is going to handle it for you. And I feel, that's another reason why I had to switch, is because these two cards had to be on the outside. You're going to be transformed. There's no doubt about that. And you're going to have to meet the maker. Now, I know that that is a saying in a different context, but in this specific context, you have to do it. You're not going to be able to get around it at all. So I was thinking Page of Swords. We have Page of Pentacles. So definitely some messages of clarity are coming in, stability. I feel like this has already been done, though. Like this person, this person, whoever this is to you, has been, trying to do whatever they could to let you know. If I'm just looking at the Page of Pentacles, but you have been avoiding that offer like the plague with the 4 of Cups. You have been avoiding, this 2 of Cups and this 4 of Wands energy. And if I'm looking at this as the 9 of Swords, then I feel like these 3 cards go together. Like I was saying, like this has just been off and on energy. Divine is trying to get you to understand how you are able to manifest what you want, but because you are manifesting to not do a freaking thing, they're taking over. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where it's at, Aries. And maybe specifically in June, this has been very heavy energy for you. This has truly been what's been going on for the last few weeks. But now it's here. You've chosen to stay in the Hanged Man. Well, then guess what? You now don't have a choice on either end of the matter. Woo. So let's just get some spirit messages, shall we? I'm just going to do one pull. Oh, I did forget to explain. Well, I guess it defeats the purpose now. I take jumpers, or I need to loudly hear, clearly hear, feel, that the cards are necessary. I feel like major arcanas are going to be huge in videos for these recaps. Goodness gracious, no. I'm doing this video all day. Not when they... Let's try that again. And did you all go back? Yes. Now, when I look at the Spirit Messages deck, which is from John Holland, I don't know what it is, but the colors remind me of the chakras. I don't know if that is a place that you need healing over, that you have blockages in. But I'm just saying that because I feel like I'm going to be getting a lot of newcomers. Aries, messages for Aries, please. Messages for Aries, please. Thank you. Okay. Listen. Thinking of the Beyonce song, and hope. Okay, so what just came to my mind when I said hope before even reading the bottoms here? This hope card is, I don't know if you have just lost your sense of hope when it comes to love, but this also has to deal with life. Because for you to choose to stay in this mentality, and I mean Aries, you all are the go get, like, you don't necessarily always think before you act. So to be stuck in this type of mindset, there's fear here. And it's like it's been this built up fear. I don't know if this person has hurt you before. I can't exactly recall all the details, because again, I've been talking about this specific situation for the past several videos for you. And even with some of my Aries clients, I don't know what's happened here. And I think the bottom line of the message is it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Because what happened was necessary to get you to where you are now. Although divine and spirit has been trying to get you to this place, you know, whatever is up here, to get you to elevate yourself, you've chosen to stay in these lower vibrational energies. So this hope card is purple. This listen card, I want to say, was between orange and red, more so red. I think it was darker. But this hope card is to breathe like this fresh new life into you. And even under that, I see blue. So throat chakra. There's something that you have to communicate. I don't think that that's going to get there yet, because I think now divine is so, and this is just me joking a little bit, trying to, you know, lighten up the energy here, because this is heavy. This is heavy for you, again, as an Aries, to sit there and be in this hanged man state. Divine is like, okay, well, he or she isn't going to do it. We're going to do it. And we may make this a little bit fun. To let you learn the lesson, to this hope thing, this loss of it, that's very significant. Is very significant. And the fact that the main message is to get you to listen, I feel like maybe, you know, there are going to be other conversations that come up between the two of you. Maybe it's outside people now. Like maybe this person is going to be put on the back burner so that the focus can be all on self, so that you are not going to be blocking in the signs, the synchronicities, the messages, the confirmations, all of that stuff, that you're not going to be blocking it when this moment comes, when these moments come. So listen, you have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not just to what's being said, but what lies beneath the words. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point, whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life. There is always hope. Choices. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. Even under that, I do see more purple, and there's also green. But if we are focusing just specifically on these two cards, I threw in that choices one just for the kick of it. These are at opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to the chakra system, when it comes to the root chakra and then the crown chakra. You have been here. Divine is getting you here. When it comes to the bottom of the deck energy, I feel like that is what divine, God, spirit is trying to aspire you to get to. That is where, after all this is said and done, they're hoping you're going to be. You got to do this first. There is something lower vibrational energy for sure. For you to stay in this hangman energy, you're there. Definitely. Definitely, Aries. Change it up. Change it up. All right. I'll see you all in July. Peace, love, and be blessed.